Some new information was just released on a $2,400 boost for Social Security benefits. I have all the details and what you need to know, so let's get right into it. This is pretty exciting as Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren were just out a short time ago introducing a new piece of legislation to raise Social Security benefits by $2,400 each and every year, which also translates into $200 each and every month. They just came out with this new piece of legislation. They got the new piece of legislation right here, right now, and it is called the Social Security Expansion Act. This literally just happened a short time ago today. So here is how they want to do this. They want to raise Social Security or payroll taxes on higher income individuals to take all that money and spread it out to Social Security beneficiaries going forward. Now, could this just be for 1 year? No. Could it actually be for about 7+ years? Yes, that's the plan, seriously, to take it all the way out until the end of the century. This piece of legislation, again the Social Security Expansion Act, introduced by Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, wants to raise Social Security or payroll taxes because as of right now in 2022, those individuals who are out there working and paying taxes, only the first $147,000 is taxable by Social Security. Any income over $147,000 is not taxed by Social Security. For those high-income individuals, any income over $250,000 would also be subject to Social Security taxes. This could impact a smaller percentage of people, but the fact of the matter is, it'd still be enough money to send out a lot of extra money on an ongoing basis. Basically, $200 a month for Social Security beneficiaries or $2,500 or throughout the course of the entire year going forward. So basically, they tax the higher income people. They take that money and they float it right on back to Social Security beneficiaries. A couple of the things that are interesting about this generally, the more that you typically pay into Social Security, the longer period of time that somebody is working and maxing out their work credits and paying into Social Security taxes over a long period of time throughout their working career, generally they pump up their Social Security benefits. However, according to what I was reading about this, it does not look like it's going to necessarily raise benefits for the beneficiaries, but rather it's just taking that money from the higher income people and then just follow the fund. There are some other pieces of legislation that are floating out there right now, as well as to what reform Social Security and again raised benefits and make sure that this program is a solvent for many more years to come, including raising the full retirement age from 67 all the way up to possibly 68 or even 70. This is another idea that's been floated, and they are kind of playing around with these ideas. Now we do have some key Democrats like Joe mentioned. We also have a couple of Republicans who have also shown their support for raising the cap on Social Security taxes. It does increase a little bit each and every year from that $147,000 of taxable income for Social Security taxes, which they'll typically go up by a new $1,000 each and every year. But it's not nearly as aggressive as what Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren are introducing in this new piece of legislation. So this could be actually a major windfall for Social Security, as those individuals with that higher income would be really paying that Social Security taxes on that. And that would really help out the program, basically regained solvency for many more years to come. So anyway, pretty exciting stuff is going on out there, but if it's getting any traction, if they are actually implementing this, who is it actually going to encompass? That's another thing that I want to know as well. It is just going to be for Social Security retirement benefits, or is it going to be across the board for all Social Security beneficiaries? There are a lot of unanswered questions here about this. Right now, there are a lot of things that are going on in Congress, and something seems like they've got a big hill to climb in order to get any traction on this stuff, which was being talking about because it was circling around in the headlines again.